Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Anastasia here with this week's Teen Mom Recap. This episode starts with an overhead shot of horses. At first I thought they were just zooming in on Cate and Tyler's barnyardo animals, but it might just be a horse farm. Cate and Tyler haven't heard from Butch at all. As for Veda, Nova is struggling to adjust to her presence, as shown by when she pouts when Cate and Tyler ask her to join in on the photo shoot that they're doing for Veda. Cate is trying to continue to take care of herself and not get overwhelmed, as that could cause postpartum depression again. For example, when playing with Nova, she'll set a timer so she doesn't spend too much time with her, I guess. Poor Nova probably trying to cram in as much fun as she can to that 20 minutes with the seconds ticking down on the timer, Cate probably staring at it the whole time. Tyler is at least honest and admits, we don't know what the hell we're doing, we're just doing it. Ryan is getting out of jail in a week after being in jail for 2 months. Wait, what? Maybe my math is funky or somebody here is rounding off because that does not sound like 90 days. And I know this dude didn't get out early on good behavior. Maci and Taylor do a TTM photo shoot for their clothing line. Taylor is excited to incorporate Maverick and Jade into the photo shoot this time. Mackenzie is at Ryan's parents' house and mentions that Ryan calls her every day. His parents are like, what the hell, man? He only called us like twice so far. Damn, Ryan, your parents have been basically taking care of you for longer than Mackenzie. Give him a call, why don't you? They basically spoon-fed you your entire life. She gives an update and she says that Ryan has lost weight and he's working in the prison kitchen. Probably the only time he's ever cooked food for himself. Ryan actually calls now and Mackenzie answers. She warns him that he's on speakerphone so he doesn't say anything stupid, and the first thing he says is, I'm tired as fuck. He says he misses them, she says I love you, he says it back, and they say bye. Real conversationalist Ryan is. I thought, okay, he's in jail, he's on a time crunch, they probably don't let him talk too much, but Larry says, well, that's usually about how the conversation goes. Mackenzie says it'll all be over soon enough. Not Ryan's pathetic people skills, but his jail time will be over. Cheyenne invites her new man's, Matt, to Ryder's second birthday party. Corey, looking like one of those black and white cookies in that shirt, picks up Ryder. Shy says Corey's girlfriend Taylor is more than welcome to the party. And with Matt coming too, they should be one big happy family who all bang each other occasionally. Cheyenne hopes the focus of the event stays on Ryder. I had hoped the focus of this show would be on actual teen moms, but we don't always get what we want, do we, Cheyenne? Cheyenne reveals that she actually called Taylor on the phone and they had a nice civilized conversation. She just talked about how she had nothing against her, and Taylor apparently took it well. Cheyenne keeps talking about how this is going to be Ryder's day, not hers, not Corey's, not anyone else's. I'm a very type of person where I'm like, let people enjoy things, have your parties, whatever. But let me just say, Ryder is 2. She's not going to remember that party the day after it happens. But yeah, let her enjoy it for the day that it is, but the adults will probably enjoy it too, let's not lie. Amber FaceTimes Leah, who invites her to Mom and Me bingo night. Amber's like, yeah, definitely got some free time in the old schedule there. I didn't think bingo was really a kid's idea of fun, but it has to be better than some of the things that Amber drags Leah to. Amber admits she's been traveling a lot and hasn't seen Leah lately. Andrew is getting surgery for his deviated septum soon to correct breathing problems, and I suspect his septum surgery might actually be necessary and not like Janelle's emergency septum surgery that she had. Andrew's talking about all the pain meds that he's gonna need after the surgery, and Amber's like, well, that's not bad, face lighting up. Andrew's gonna be missing some of them pain pills. Anyway, Amber's afraid that she's gonna be stressed since Andrew won't be able to help with the baby while he's in recovery. She predicts that she'll have a meltdown. Maverick and Jade do well with the TTM photo shoot. Over to Mackenzie, Ryan's release date is coming up very soon. Mackenzie jokes that she hopes he still likes her when he gets out of jail. Mackenzie, he didn't even like you before he got into jail. Since Ryan has been around actual hard criminals, Mackenzie thinks he's finally starting to realize that jail is not a vacation home and it's not a place that he actually wants to be, so he won't go there again. Cate doesn't want to be exhausted as it can cause postpartum depression, so she goes to the spa. Before she leaves, Nova asks her to play dinosaurs with her. Not right now, Nova. Mommy's going to get a massage. Nova starts having a temper tantrum, screaming, pulling on the curtains, acting up. Everyone around her is either laughing or, like Cate, totally stone-faced. Kate's mom, April, is there and she reaches out for Nova like, come here. And Nova's like, no! Smart kid. On one hand, I'm not a parent, but I do think that's probably a good way that you're supposed to handle temper tantrums. Just kind of laugh it off and ignore it, because the reason the kids are doing it is they're craving attention. But you also have to take into account here that Cate left Nova for months on end when she went to mental health treatment. The poor kid is probably terrified every time Cate leaves that it's going to be the last time she ever sees her. So they should really try to be like reassuring her like, hey, she's only leaving for an hour this time, not 3 months, and emphasize that to her. Andrew had his surgery and he's in a lot of pain and can't leave his bed. Aw, just like Amber. Except Amber's not in any pain, she just chooses of her own free will to lay in bed all day. She's probably excited to have a companion in that hobby of hers now. She says she's exhausted, but powers through for the mother-daughter bingo. I can't imagine if she's like this now, the amount of energy that she has, how Amber's gonna be like when she's an actual senior trying to get ready for bingo night. Now, I was initially suspicious when I heard this that Leah invited Amber to go with her and not Kristina, who is way more of an actual mother figure to her than Amber, but as it turns out, both Amber and Kristina go to the bingo. I'd bet good money that Leah actually only initially asked Kristina to go with her, but Gary was like, come on, you gotta invite Amber too, or she'll have another meltdown. Like, you know when you were little and your parents forced you to like let your little brother and sister hang out with you and your friends? Only except Amber's her mom and she's being forced to hang out with her probably. Cheyenne does go-karts with Matt. She doesn't want Corey coming in between her and Matt. Matt's excited to meet Corey and doesn't have a problem with him so far. She's afraid it'll be awkward, but he says he'll go with the flow and it'll be fine. Maci and Taylor are done with the children's line of the photo shoot and now they have to do the adults line, which is a little easier, I'm sure. Taylor thinks that they did great, and Maci thinks that the presence of the MTV crew during the photo shoot actually helps because the kids are so familiar with them. Cate says that it was hard leaving Nova when she was so upset, but she needs time for her own mental health. Cate decides to plan something special for Nova so that she knows that she's loved. I figured she'll maybe, take her to the park or bake something together with her. No, she's buying her a pony! Yes, seriously. Her friends need to get a miniature horse off their hands, and Cate is more than happy to provide those hands. She points out that the horse will stay small forever, and this is really giving me deja vu to that tiny pig once again, but I looked it up and some horses actually do stay small, so maybe she actually did her research this time. Tyler's initial reaction was reasonable. It was, oh god, another animal to take care of. He's also afraid it was a sign of her having postpartum depression issues again, but Cate insists she feels way better this time. It's Ryder's second birthday. Now, if I have to compliment Cheyenne, I will tell you this. She knows how to plan good parties. I don't even know exactly where this party was, but it looks like a kid's dream. They got bubbles, they got puppies and bunnies, bounce house, bunch of different cute pastries and sweets. I want a party like this. During the party, Matt introduces himself to Corey, and it goes well. Cheyenne gears herself up to go say hi to Taylor, but doesn't do it just yet. Cate and Tyler confirm that they are 100% getting the pony. Tyler was actually proud of Cate for taking 4 days to think it through instead of 4 minutes and then buying it without asking him, like she did the pig. Cate thinks she did a lot of work on her mental health and was able to weigh the options and calculate that the horse will not cause a major amount of stress, even though they had a baby just weeks ago. Again, Tyler reiterates that his first thought was, I don't want that fucking animal. They do say that your first thought is usually the correct one. But he ended up thinking it would be a good bonding opportunity for Nova. I will say that the one and only benefit to this is that it is every girl's dream to have a pony, so Nova will definitely love it. It's just a matter of can they take care of it. Maci hasn't talked to Bentley about Ryan's soon-to-be release. Taylor thinks that he handles it well for a 10-year-old. Maci is actually concerned by his response because someone that young shouldn't know how to deal with that. She thinks he's burying his feelings and doesn't know how to handle it. That was actually a really mature response from Maci. It surprised me. She's disappointed, as usual, that Ryan has not made much of an effort to talk to Bentley while he's been in jail. She had a lot of anger about it, but she feels like she processed it now and she just wants him to be happy and healthy. MTV plays this song for the next scene that goes, "Let's get messy in love with everybody." Should be the show's theme, honestly. Amber is exhausted from taking care of both Andrew after surgery and her baby by herself, so her mom Tanya comes over to help. Amber chats with her and says that she's so tired taking care of them both, and going to bingo with Leah was actually a nice break. So that's why she went. Amber's example is that Andrew was snoring so damn loud last night that she couldn't sleep, and she had to wake up and put pillows behind his head to elevate him. We should all be extremely glad that Andrew stuck around when she got pregnant because I don't think she could handle James on her own. She seems to get exhausted very quickly. Cheyenne finally comes up and says hi to Taylor and hugs her. They chat for a little bit, and Cheyenne later tells her friend that she's happy that Taylor came. Everyone laughs at her newfound maturity, and they all tease her about it. Her and Matt say it was a job well done. And that's all for this episode of Teen Mom 2. Do you think Amber would be able to handle James on her own? Do you think Caitlin buying a pony is reasonable? And how long do you think Cheyenne and Taylor's cordiality will last? Make sure to leave a comment down below and subscribe for more Teen Mom recaps every week.